forward, your black side right behind you. What you're sitting on is your carriage. Your carriage moves back and forth when you put body weight onto it. This area here is called up. I just want to include you into the introduction. What's your name, Kyle? Is it Kyle? Okay, perfect. So, two stationary sides, Kyle. You've got your black side here, your gray side here as well. You can hop on this machine. This is just my fault. This is your carriage at the center. Yep, you've got your lines 1 through 4 on there. Was just saying that I'll cue based off of those lines, and everyone's going to be facing the same direction so you can watch everyone else. Important thing to know, these springs connect your black platform to your carriage here. We use them to load up your carriage, make it heavier or lighter depending on what we're doing. So I'm going to help you guys out by setting you up with your first spring change. And then throughout class, I'll be helping you guys out as much as possible, but just know I cue springs based off of how many classes you've taken. So you guys will both be in the under 25 range, or 0 to 25, just because it's your first class, and there are plenty of ways to amplify outside of that. Any questions about that? I know you're just kind of hopping into it. So black side, gray side, you're sitting on your carriage and then it moves back and forth. You've got these springs, you change them yourself. I can help you out if anything is going on though. Only other thing, Natalie, Kyle, is this bungee underneath your black platform. This part goes around the arch of your foot. I'm going to demo an exercise with this, so it'll make a little more sense once you see it in practice, or maybe it won't. That being said, it is high intensity, low impact. Lights are going to be lights are going to be low, music's going to be high. I walk around talking the entire time. I'm not on a machine. I'll walk between the machines and do hands-on adjustments and corrections. Shout out your name, not because you guys are doing bad or trying to single you out, just trying to give a little bit of encouragement. Any questions about anything? Cool. You guys are in focus 50, core, lower, and upper body, so we won't see any obliques, which we would normally for a signature 50 class. We'll just see core, upper body, which today is going to be chest and triceps, and then lower body is going to be leg wrap, which is inner and outer thighs. Real quick, let me make sure I've got everyone checked in. Kyle, I actually need a waiver from you real quick. And then y'all, you do not need handlebars, you do not need dumbbells. You can just hit that agree at the bottom, and then side real quick. Any injuries in the room that I'm not already aware of? Anything going on? Okay, cool. Sweet. Really quick, I'm going to demo an exercise. I'm going to do a bungee with abduction. I'm coaching my most bungee with abduction. If you need to, you can always stand up and stand in front of the machine if you can't see it as well, or if you need to. You'll grab your bungee, the black strap underneath your platform. Let's say we were doing the left foot has the bungee around the arch of it. Forearms come down to line 1. You'll stamp the ceiling, tuck your tailbone around your spine, and turn your gaze to look behind you. Left knee is at 90 degrees, and then you're going to rotate your knee or rotate your leg, kind of like swinging your knee out to point to the opposite side of the room, and then point back down to the black platform. So imagine a flashlight on your kneecap. You're shining the flashlight over to the Solidcore wall to the left, and then shining it back down to the black platform. If you need to modify, if you feel yourself leaning to the right side, reach your right hand forward towards line 4. Wrap it around a handlebar next to you. You can also box out your arm to 90 degrees as well. So that's your bungee with abduction that we will see on both sides for lower body. We're going to start on the gray side of your machine. So under 25 classes, 1 white, 25 to 51 gray, 50 plus 1 of each. I'm going to go through and make sure I've got everyone. Charlotte, did Charlotte see it? Perfect. And then Ashley, Emily, perfect. What's your first name? Ashley, okay, cool, got you. All right, cool team, we are gonna start in a plank hold, forearms on the gray platform, knees or toes at line 4. Please give me a quick little wave if you would prefer no hands-on adjustments or corrections throughout class tonight. Cool. Alright, forearms are down on the gray platform, your toes are at line 4. When you hear your song change, you pop it up to a plank hold. We get started, focus 50. Music going up, song change, coming. All right, forearms are down on the great platform. Toes are at line 4. Hips are lifted high, trying to get your hips higher than your shoulders. There's the option of taking this on your knees, especially if you start to feel tension in your lower back. When you're on your knees are hooked up against the strap at line 4 to also take out some of that tension. Toes or knees are going to be at line 4. That's going to be the line way at the top of your carriage or right up against the strap at the top of your carriage. If you need to modify but want to try staying on your toes, widen out your legs. That can bring in your obliques to support. Again, if you're feeling a lot of tension in your lower back, drop down to your knees to take that tension out to protect yourself. In 15 seconds, come up to your palms. In 12, high plank hold. In 8, find stillness. Back on your palms in 3, 2, 1. High plank hold. So you're climbing up to your hands, finding stillness once again. Knees or toes still behind the strap at line 4. In 8 seconds, back down to your forearms. In 5, elbows down, piling 3, 2, 1. Back down to your forearms. Elbows are down. In 15 seconds, plank up, down. In 12, repeat that. In 8, it's palm, palm, forearm, forearm. In 5, plank up, down. In 3, 2, 1. Alternating whichever hand gets you started. It's one arm at a time, but it's palm, palm, forearm, forearm. So climbing up, climbing down, switching your position throughout. Trying to keep your hips forward. Nice, Kyle, nice, Natalie, both in their first classes. Already in that first plank up, down. If you want more from this, if you want to get your heart rate really racing, you can pick up the pace. You can take this on your toes. You can add on a push-up every time you reset at the top of that high plank hold. You bend at the elbows, hover your chest. If you want even more, you climb down to the concrete, using that bar in between with Olivia towards the center of the reel. And in 15 seconds, high plank hold. In 12, you're back on your palms. In 8, Emily, high plank hold. In 3, 2, 1, high plank hold. You're up on your palms. Roll your shoulders away from your ears. In 12 seconds, shoulder pulse. In 8, shoulder shift back an inch. Forward 1. In 5, shoulder pulse. In 3, 2, 1, shoulder pulse. Shoulder shift back an inch. Forward 1. You're still on your palms. You're shifting your shoulders back and away. And then resetting. Shifting shoulders back and away. And then resetting. So imagining your car backing out of a garage. Your shoulders glide behind your elbows, behind your wrists. And then you pull yourself forward. Feels like you were resetting, pulling back into the garage. In 15 seconds, increase the range of motion. High plank extension. In 12, you're all the way back with coach. In 8, push away. In 5, high plank extension. In 3, 2, 1, high plank extension, push back. Shoulders behind elbows and wrists. Pull yourself forward. Nice job. When you keep the shoulders rolled behind the earlobes, hips are in line with the shoulders in a diagonal line, meaning as upper body goes back, lower body is still and along for the ride. So hips stay forward in front of the line of your knees. Push your entire body back, including the carriage. Pull forward, reset, pause before your knees pull back in, and then go into the next rep. So instead of moving with your hips, move with your shoulders. Shoulders push away, you push your entire carriage away, you pull forward. So imagining that you're a car backing out of a garage, your heels stay in towards your glutes, so tension is off of your lower body. And then like Ashley, that glide back keeps the tension in your core. Hips forward in front of your knees, in front of your knees. There you go. Pushing back and away so your core is working. Your lower back is protected when you need it. So in your high plank extension, you feel like your core, your center, is pulling right at heart center. In 8 seconds, max tension hold. In 5, push back, Julie, max tension. In 3, 2, 1, max tension hold, push back. Shoulders behind your elbows and wrists. Maintain a micro bend in either elbow to take tension out of your wrist. In 8 seconds, full range 5, you're back first. In 3, 2, 1, back first. Pull yourself forward, reset, go for the next rep again, send it away. We flipped around in 15 seconds, seated crunch. In 12, glutes great platform, feet tuck underneath the strap line 4. In 8, torso drops, legs extend. In 5, seated crunch. In 3, 2, 1, then turn to face your machine, your glutes hit the great platform, feet tuck underneath the strap line 4, toes point up, reach your hands out in line with your chest, and then lean lean back, extending your legs out towards the black side. You've got the feet, toes hooked underneath the strap line 1. And then with lobby side of the room, you lean back, keeping your chin off your chest, leaning away as you find that tension in your core. So using those around you for cues, using either side of the room, you lean back, you come back up. As you lean, imagine that you are in a sit-up. As you come back up, maintain the tension, keeping your shoulders just behind the line of your hips. So instead of completely resetting out of the work, like you 3, you pause just before the tension releases, before you're actually out of the tension, before you're out of the rep, before you feel a complete release. If you would like to modify, you can reach your hands, keep them out in line with chest. You can also butterfly out your legs or keep your legs straight. If you want more of a challenge, your arms reach up overhead. So you make sure you bend your knees as you come back up. You lower, extend your legs as you go down. So bending knees to come in, and then pushing your carriage back out. There you go. So your carriage comes in and then out. Keep your toes underneath the strap. There you go. Leaning back. Make sure legs bend, knees bend, and then extend as you lower back. 12 seconds. Max tension, hold in 8. Lean back in 5. Max tension, hold in 3, 2, 1. Max tension, hold. Lean back. Chin is high off your chest in 8 seconds. Team wrap in 5. You lean back. You move on by count in 3, 2, 1. You're back for 1. Come up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back again for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. Full range in 5. Down first. Only 3, 2, 1. Down first. Slow to come up. Right back down for the next rep. Keeping your chin lifted high off of your chest. When you lean back, think about tucking your tailbone. Trying to send your hip bones up towards the blue light. In 20 seconds, under 25 classes, 2 gray, 25 to 53 gray, 50 plus 1 black, 1 gray, in 15 seconds, dead bug. In 12, grab your black cables, lay supine on your carriage, looking at the ceiling. In 8, extend 1 leg at a time, black cables are in hand. In 5, dead bug. In 3, 2, 1, dead bug. Come over to the other side of your machine, change your springs. Under 25 classes, 2 gray, 25 to 50, 3 gray, 50 plus 1 black and a gray. You're gonna grab the black cables that are behind you in the pit, and then starting by taking a seat on your carriage facing the black side, facing your springs. You're gonna lean back till your entire upper body, head, neck, and shoulders rest on the carriage. Legs come to 90 degrees. Your hands are in line or about at knee height. Lobby side of the room is there. Legs extend 1 at a time. Knees pull back into 90. Entire spine is glued to the carriage. Lower back press down. The black cables inside of your pit. And then turning to face. There you go. Lean back. Arms, hands are just at knee height. So finding like a diagonal reach in your arms, like you were trying to grab for the blue lights. Reach, and then keeping your hands still, palms facing down, you extend 1 leg at a time. Kicking out, reaching your toes out to the black platform, pulling back in so your arms are still. Arms are gonna remain in that diagonal reach, just extending 1 leg at a time. Good, Bridget. If you need more from this, you can lift your shoulders off of the carriage, starting to find the base of the exercise. Hands are just outside your knees, so they're in front of the line of your shoulders. If you were to stick out your thumbs would hit your knees, and then knees come to 90 degrees each time they reset. So ankles are in line with your knees, keeping your range of motion going. Extend out, bring it back in, and keep your knees in line with your hips, right back out. So maintaining the 90 degrees in your lower body is gonna help you keep tension on your hip flexors, keep it in your core. 12 seconds. Hold your right leg out, and 8, right leg is long, kicked out in front of you in 3, 2, 1. Right leg is long, kicked out in front of you in 8 seconds. Team challenge, bring your shoulders off the carriage in 3, 2, 1. Head up, shoulders up in 8 seconds. Return to full range in 5. Can you keep your head up in 3, 2, 1. Return to full range. So right knee comes in, try to keep your head up. Left leg goes out. We'll hold that left leg in 10 seconds. You extend it in 5. Left leg long in 3, 2, 1. Hold your left leg out long. Pause there. In 8, can you reach your hands a little bit closer to the blue lights? In 3, 2, 1. Reach in 8 seconds. Full range in 5. Try to keep your shoulders up in 3, 2, 1. Try to fight for shoulders staying lifted off the carriage. extend one leg at a time back into your full range of motion. If you need to, you modify by lowering your head down onto the carriage. You can also keep your knees bent and just tap your toes down like you were dipping them into a spring. Instead of just extending and lowering, think about just extending. So instead of lowering your leg, you want to be able to see your entire leg all the way from your quad out through your toes. So trying to keep your legs higher than the line of your hips, almost thinking about a diagonal line. So legs higher than the line of your hips and starting and finishing at 90 degrees. Good, so keep it lifted, higher, pull back in, and then extend out. Extending either leg, alternating your legs one at a time. In 15 seconds, kneeling front raise at 12, holding onto your black cables, knees are between lines 2 and 3, face your black side. And 8, press your palms forward, trying to get your wrists in line with your shoulders. And 5, nice, kneeling front raise in 3, 2, 1, kneeling front raise. Black cables come into one hand, so you can swing onto your knees. Knees are between lines 2 and 3 on your carriage. You're facing your black side. Palms face forward. Palms face forward. As you come up, it's like you were trying to slap the ceiling. You're slowly back down. So black cable still in hand. Turning to face your black side. Knees between lines 2 and 3. Pressing your palms out and in front of your body to get your wrists in line with shoulders. Arms start straight, same for a micro bend. They finish straight for a micro bend. Press up, slowly lower back down. Using your chest, using your pecs, using a little bit of your shoulders to drive the intensity up. If you need to modify, you sit down onto your heels. You can also scooch a little bit back closer to the gray side. Your toes are tucked underneath the strap behind you at line 4 or behind line 4. And then wrists start underneath your elbows and shoulders in a straight line. As you reach up and forward, they're still in that neutral line, so your arms are parallel. As you look in the mirror, you see 2 straight lines up and down instead of a diagonal line out away from your body. In 12 seconds, max tension hold. In 8, Madison arms press up. In 3, 2, 1, max tension hold, press out. Finding a tiny micro bend in the elbows if you need. In 8, halfway hold. In 3, 2, 1, lower halfway. In 8 seconds, you're back up to the top. In 3, 2, 1, back up to max tension. In 8 seconds, top half range of motion. In 3, 2, 1, you're down halfway, and then back up all the way, pressing arms away from you. Remember, modify by sitting down on your heels. You can always reach forward and take off one of your gray springs, switch it with the white. If you want to amplify, scooch closer to the spring, slow down your range of motion, or maybe add on a gray or switch out on another white. 12 seconds, max tension hold. In 8, press up and out. In 3, 2, 1, max tension hold, press up and out. In 8 seconds, roll your shoulders back. In 3, 2, 1, good, relaxing shoulders to keep them out of this work. In 8, full range. In 5, up again. In 3, 2, 1, up first, slowly back down, control, press back out, send it away. In 15 seconds, kneeling chest fly with a bend. In 12, body starts and finishes here. In 8, arms come to 90-degree goalposts. You squeeze your forearms towards one another. In 5, see the chest fly with a bend. In 3, 2, 1, that's your cue to open arms up to 90-degree goalposts. Squeeze your forearms together, keeping your wrists in line with your elbows. Open back out. Try to keep your chest in the same point. That means that instead of sending your chest back as you close your arms and then forward as you open, it stays in alignment with your shoulders, with your elbows. As you come in, you want to see 2 number 1s in the mirror. Thinking about wrists remaining stacked on top of your elbows. If you can only get your wrists to meet but elbows are apart, send your wrists a little bit wider. It's more important to have those 2 straight lines than seeing anything touching actually. Again, to modify, you can sit down onto your heels. You can always shorten your range of motion. Make sure your elbows start at shoulder height, your wrists on top of your elbows. So if you look in the mirror, 2 90-degree angles like you were a goal pose. Squeezing your forearms in your elbows instead of dropping, stay lifted at shoulder height. That's going to keep the tension throughout your range of motion. What happens when we start to lose form throughout is we're actually going to lose all the tension we built in our chest. It might start to come into our shoulders or our traps instead of the focus, the chest. If you feel like your lower body, your lower back I should say, is coming into the work, Press your hips forward, thinking about squeezing your glutes together. In 12 seconds, your max tension. In 8, bring your arms in. In 3, 2, 1, your max tension. Bring your forearms towards one another. In 8 seconds, you're opening halfway. In 3, 2, 1, opening halfway. Nice job, good. Keep pinching your upper body. In 8, bring it back in. In 3, 2, 1, bring it back in all the way. In 8 seconds, bring your belly button in. Engage your core. In 3, 2, 1, belly button in. Spine strong. 10 seconds, full range. 5, inverse. In 3, 2, 1, inverse. And slowly opening up, keeping elbows at shoulder height, pulling back in. You have one more exercise, kneeling in 15 seconds. Kneeling, chest press, narrow chest press. In 12, your elbows come into your sides, your palms face in. In 8, extend your arms long out in front of you. In 5, kneeling, narrow chest press. In 3, 2, 1, elbows come to your sides, arms bent to 90 degrees. Reach your arms extending out in front of your body. Wrists remain at shoulder height. Pull back into 90 degrees. So still working with a 90-degree angle. This time your elbows are underneath your shoulders. Your elbows graze your rib cage as you press out. Palms keep facing in towards one another. Double check your palms are facing in towards heart center throughout your range of motion. And then each time you return or finish a rep, it's back to 90 degrees, back where your elbows are underneath your shoulders. So keeping your elbows in line with your rib cage. That might mean you need to take a seat down onto your heels. That might mean you need to take a scooch back. So starting here, pressing your arms out, starting at 90 degrees. Extending out, pull back in, keep your arms back at that 90 degrees. Yes, that's it. So if you watch your reflection, you notice your elbows are going to stay in line like they were screwed to your shoulders. Each time you come back, it's to that sharp 90 degrees. In 12 seconds, hold it where you would start your reps. In 3, 2, 1, hold it where you would start your reps, where your elbows are underneath your shoulders. So if you look down, you should be able to see your elbows. Drive them forward. There you go. Yes, elbows underneath your shoulders to start. In 8, push forward halfway. In 3, 2, 1, forward halfway. Good. In 8 seconds, you're out to your max tension. Palms still facing in strong. In 3, 2, 1, out to max tension. In 8 seconds, back in halfway where you just were. In 3, 2, 1, back in halfway. In 8, elbows to 90 degrees where you started. In 3, 2, 1, back down to 90. You're back to that position. You look down at your elbows. You see them outside your rib cage. In 8 seconds, full range. In 5, go out to come in. In 3, 2, 1, go out first, slowly out, and then keep your elbows just underneath your shoulders as you come in, avoiding them pushing back behind you. Think about what you're working, your chest. It's in front of your body. You want to keep the tension in front of your body, so you keep the tension in your chest. In 20 seconds, you'll change your springs. Modify 1 gray, 1 white, base 2 gray, amplify 3 gray. 15 seconds, see the tricep extension. In 12, grab your gray cables, glutes are on the gray platform, elbows overhead. In 8, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. In 5, see the tricep extension. In 3, 2, 1, change your springs, modify 1 gray, 1 white, base 2 gray, amplify 3 gray. Good. Hustling over to the gray side of your machine, grabbing your gray cables. So you can hop off your machine, grabbing your gray cables on the outside of your gray platform, taking a seat on the gray platform, feet are flat on the concrete. Olivia's getting set. Elbows come overhead, stacked on top of your shoulders with those gray cable in either hand. As you press up, you watch in the mirror that straight line elbow to your shoulder remains. As you send your hands up to the ceiling, bend at the elbows to bring them back in. Double checking that the cables, the threads are on the inside of the handlebar like so. And then keeping your elbows on top of your shoulders. You're going to lower your hands back and then drive up. Again, watching that you keep that straight line and your elbows are stacked on top of your shoulders. Good. If you need to modify, you can always work with a smaller range of motion. So keep your elbows pointed forward and stacked on top of your shoulders. You want to be able to see your tricep throughout your entire range of motion in the mirror. If you need to modify, shorten your range of motion, try to take additional breaks. Your hands stay above the crown of your head all throughout your range of motion. Try to keep your hands higher than the crown of your head so you're able to see them in the mirror the whole way through. Good, elbow stays back on your shoulders with Charlotte. You drive up, maintaining that tension in your triceps. Only holding on to one cable per hand, keeping that tension building as you drive up. Cool, in 8 seconds, max tension hold. In 5, arms up. In 3, 2, 1, max tension hold. Arms come up, squeeze your elbows in. In 8 seconds, down halfway. In 3, 2, 1, down halfway. 8 seconds, back up to max tension. In 3, 2, 1, back up to max tension. In 8, half range of motion. In 5, down halfway, back up. In 3, 2, 1, down halfway. Back up, half range of motion for your triceps in 8. Full range in 5, take it up first. 3, 2, 1, full range, take it up first. Slow to come back down. Team in 15 seconds, standing tricep kickback. 12, stand facing your machine with your gray cable still in hand. In 8, kick your elbows back, extend your arms long. In 5, standing tricep kickback. In 3, 2, 1, keep holding onto your gray cable, stand up, turn to face your machine. Take a deep bend in your knees, hinge towards your hip. Squeeze your elbows back behind your rib cage. You got Emily there towards the lobby. Deep bend in the knees, hinge forward towards the hips. Squeeze your elbows behind your rib cage. Extend your arm long. Wrists go behind your elbows. You come back into 90 degrees. So your arms start and finish at 90 degrees, just like you did in that chest press. Your arms extend back behind you, lengthening from your tricep, that line, connecting your elbow to your shoulder. You have a deep bend in your knees, that hinge at your hips, and then keeping your elbows in the same point. So elbows stay put, your arms go back behind you, extending. Bend your elbows back to 90 degrees. If you need to modify, take a step into your machine so your knees are right up against the bar underneath your platform. Your shoulders remain above the height of your hips so your head stays above your heart. And then your core is engaged. If you need more, you take a step away or slow down your range of motion. In 8 seconds, max tension hold. In 5, arms long. In 3, 2, 1, max tension hold. The arms go long, reach them back. In 8 seconds, can you take a step back with Bridget? 3, 2, 1, take a step back. Try it. Yes, you got it. In 8 seconds, full range. In 5, up to come down, coach. In 3, 2, 1, back first. Slowly into 90 degrees. Right back out for the next strap. Team in 15 seconds, single arm on the right. In 12, left hand comes down. In 8, right elbow, right arm is the one working. In 5, single arm on the right. In 3, 2, 1, the cable in your left hand, you're going to bring it down to the gray platform. Right elbow stays back, just your right arm goes. So single arm on the right arm is doing double the work. Same amount of weight, it's just gonna feel like double. Your shoulders are both still pointed in the same direction. Your shoulders point towards the blue lights. In 8 seconds, switch. In 5, down, right hand is down, left arm goes in 3, 2, 1, switch. So right hand is down, left arm goes. Remember that left elbow stays in line with your shoulder. It finishes at 90 degrees. You push back, extending as far as you can, knowing everyone's back tension is going to be different. In 8, full range. In 5, dual arm. So to grab on with both hands. In 3, 2, 1, grab on with both arms. Continue your range of motion. Extend your arms. Come back in. That's it, team. Take a step back if you want more from this. You hustle to the other side in 20 seconds. Under 25 classes, 2 black, 3 gray, 25 to 51 blue, 50 plus 1 blue, and 2 gray in 15 seconds. Standing outer thigh at 12. Facing the lobby, your right foot flat platform, left foot up against the strap outlined. 1 and 8. Push your carriage open. And 5, standing outer thigh. And 3, 2, 1, standing outer thigh. Come over to the other side of your machine. Change your springs. Under 25 classes, 3 gray springs, 2 black. 25 to 51 blue, 50 plus 1 blue and 2 gray. Standing up with your right foot on the black platform, left foot at line 1. Facing the lobby with coach, widening your legs, pushing through your outer glutes as you open up your gut. Left foot can be right up against the platform, up against the strap there. You widen your legs,
You slowly control them back in towards one another. Micro bend in your knees to take any tension out of your joints, and then carriage widens, your legs push apart. If you're starting to feel this more in your hip flexors, work with a smaller range of motion. So watch the people in front of you using that domino effective visual to slow down your range of motion as well. Push your legs out using the outside edges of your glutes. Outer glutes kind of like right where that smile line comes in. If you need more, you can always slow down. You can start a little bit wider. You can stop a little bit sooner, well before your carriage touches your platform. Hands can come overhead with Madison to get your heart rate up, but team, keep your gaze straight ahead so your chin is off your chest. There you go. Nothing's happening underneath you that you aren't already feeling without seeing it. If you do need a little push, slow down. Use the people in front of you for guidelines about how slow you could be going. Nice, Kyle. In 8 seconds. Max tension hold in 5. Widen out in 3, 2, 1. Max tension hold. Widen out. Good. Great. Hold in there in 8 seconds. Team wrap in 5. You're out 1. You're in on my count in 3, 2, 1. Out 1. In for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Back out for 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more time. In for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back out for 4, 3, 2, and 1. 10 seconds full range. 5. You're out first in 3, 2, 1. Out first. Slowly pull back in. Pause. Go for the next rep. You have another strength change in 20 seconds. Under 25 classes, 1 gray. 25 to 50, 1 white. 50 plus 0 springs. In 15 seconds, platform lunge with a turnout on the right. In 12, you'll face away from your machine. Right toes point towards solid core wall. In 8, bend your right knee to 90 degrees. In 5, right platform lunge with a turnout. In 3, 2, 1, carriage comes back in, changing your springs. Under 25 classes, 1 gray. 25 to 50, 1 white. 50 plus 0 springs. Right foot is on the black platform. Left foot, toes behind the strap outline 1. Right toes are going to turn to face away from you, turning out towards solid core wall. And then setting your weight forward, bend your right knee to 90 degrees. Left heel remains high. Press through your heel as you come up, trying to headbutt the mirror. So you're sending your weight down with one leg, making sure your right foot is forward. So right foot forward, left toes are behind the strap line 1. And then your left leg is long behind you. Left heel is high. Good. Left leg back, kick it back before you start your range of motion. Now bend into your right knee. You can use the handlebars. Keep your left leg long. Just a micro bend. So 89% of your body weight is over your active leg, is over your right leg right now. That means it's your right leg, your right outer glute working instead of your back leg. Right now, your back leg is not holding on to the bulk of your tension, is not holding on to the bulk of your body weight. Keep your gaze down so you can see that your knee remains stacked on top of your ankle. The whole range of motion as you come up, you see that straight line, you see that your shin remains parallel to the mirror in front of you. Left leg long behind you, kick it back, only coming down to where you feel the tension, not a stretch. In 8 seconds, come to the top. In 5, hold it at the top of your rep. In 3, 2, 1, hold it at the top of your rep. In 8 seconds, everyone double check your turn out and your right foot. In 3, 2, 1, right toe is turned out if it wasn't already. In 8 seconds, lean forward 2 more inches. In 3, 2, 1, lean forward 2 more inches. In 8 seconds, start to bend your knee on my count. In 5, keep that hinge forward in your torso. In 3, 2, 1, right knee bends, left leg long for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here. Your left leg is long, lengthening behind you. Your left heel is high. In 8 seconds, come up halfway. In 3, 2, 1, up half for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. Knee is still stacked on your ankle. Left heel is high. Good, Kylie, in 8 seconds. All the way back down to your max tension. In 3, 2, 1. All the way back down to your max tension. Now 10 seconds. Keeping your weight forward over that right leg. Return to full range. In 5, down first. In 3, 2, 1, down first. Slow to come up. Left leg long behind you. Right leg holds the majority of your weight. Right toes are pointed away from you to turn towards solid core wall. So the tension remains in your outer glute instead of just your glute max. Good, staying lean forward, looking down at your ankle, keeping that hinge forward at the hips. In 12 seconds, hold it at the top again in 8. You're at the top of your rep in 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the top in 15 seconds. Cross your legs in 12. Keep your weight over your right leg in 5. Cross your legs in 3, 2, 1. Cross your legs, keeping your weight over your right foot. Both toes can turn forward now. In 12 seconds, come down to 90 degrees on my count in 5. Lower down, team rep in 3, 2, 1. Down for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here in 15 seconds. Crossover lunge on the right in 12. Continue your range of motion, standing up towards the mirror in 8. Press through your right heel. In 5, make sure your knee is stacked on top of your ankle. Your left leg is still long behind you. Back into full range in 3, 2, 1. You're all the way down. Slowly come up. Yep, come down to 90 degrees. Good, keeping your left leg long, just coming down to where you feel that point where you feel like you're about to start to drop your knee. Before you do, you put weight through your right heel to stand yourself up towards the mirror. Yes, Kyle, that's it. So majority of weight is over your right leg. Your left leg is holding on to like maybe tight toes are pointed forward or turn to point away from you. Make sure you are able to see your right ankle the entire range of motion. Knees stay stacked on top of your ankle. In 12 seconds, max tension hold in 8 with Olivia, find 90 degrees. Max tension in 3, 2, 1. Max tension, hold your down at 90 in 8 seconds. Bottom half range of motion in 5, Julie up half, back down in 3, 2, 1. You're up halfway. You're back down all the way. Continue leaning forward. Think about looking down where the concrete meets the wall right there, right in front of you, that point. In 8 seconds, back to 90 degrees and 5. Max tension with coach in 3, 2, 1. Max tension, hold. You have that exit your legs still in 8 seconds. Full range in 5. You're down to come up in 3, 2, 1. Down first, slowly up. Making sure your lowest point is still in tension and not a stretch. If you feel a stretch at the bottom, think about coming down a little bit less, not quite as far. In 15 seconds, bungee with abduction on the right. In 12, turn to face your machine. Grab the bungee, hook it around the arch of your left foot, your right foot. In 8, rotate your knee towards the lobby. Point it back down to the black platform. In 5, what did I say? Bungee with abduction on the right. In 3, 2, 1. Bungee with abduction on the right. You're going to come down, face your machine. Grabbing your bungee, that black strap underneath your platform, you're going to hook it around the arch of your right foot. Everyone has the option of adding on a blue spring once you have that bungee. You got lobby side of the room there. Their forearms are down, outlined. 1, recommend putting the bungee on when your left knee is already on the platform, team, so it doesn't slip off. Drive your right heel up to the ceiling to 90 degrees with maneuver in that exercise that I demoed. Swinging your right knee to point towards the lobby, and then closing your inner thighs back towards one another so your knee points down to the black platform. If you need to modify, if you're feeling more in your left side, reach your left hand forward towards line 4. You can also wrap it around the handlebar next to you. You can also box it out. If you're feeling this in your hip flexors, double check that your hips are at equal height. That means if you turn your gaze in to look behind you, you can see that that right hip stays down at level height with the left. In 12 seconds, hold it at your max tension. In 8, knee points away from you. In 3, 2, 1. Hold it at max tension. Knee points away from you. Hips stay square. In 8 seconds, pulse your entire leg up and down. In 3, 2, 1. Entire leg is up and down. Finding that rotation, making sure you got bungee with abduction. In 8, back into your hold. In 3, 2, 1. Back into your hold. In 8 seconds, full range. In 5, you're out to come in. In 3, 2, 1. Out first. Slowly back in. Knee points to the black platform. You swing back out to point towards the lobby side. To point towards that door you came in from where you're going to go out of gut. Keeping your gaze down, that's going to help protect your neck. Take strain out of your neck. In 12 seconds, 1 more max tension hold. And 8, swing it out in 3, 2, 1. 1 more max tension hold. Swing your right knee out. 10 seconds, full range. 5 out first, 3, 2, 1 out first. Squeeze your inner thighs back towards one another, swing back out. 20 seconds. If you added the blue spring, take it off in 15 seconds. Left platform lunge with a turn out at 12. Left foot flat platform, right foot line 1. Left toes turn towards the lobby. 8, bend your left knee to 90 degrees. And 5, left platform lunge with a turn out at 3, 2, 1. You'll kick off the bungee. You'll take off the blue spring. You'll stand, turning around to face away from your machine again. Your left foot now is on the black platform. Your right toes are out line 1. Left foot is on the black platform. Right toes line 1. Got you have that turnout, and your front foot, left toes turn towards the lobby. Right heel stays high, right leg stays along behind you. Again, using the people around you, using your neighbors, using coach. If you need that visual, you got visuals throughout here. Your legs are parallel, so instead of crossing your legs, make sure your right heel is in line with your hip. Legs are parallel, uncrossed, and a platform lunge. Your left toes, though, are turned out to point away from you. Instead of trying to look at your reflection throughout your entire range of motion, look down where the wall meets the concrete. Remember, shoulders in front of your hips. When you're at 90 degrees, your back right leg is making a straight diagonal line from your heel out the crown of your head as you come up. Even though both legs are at a micro bend, you're still leaning forward. That's going to take tension out of your lower back and out of your hip flexors. Encourage weight to stay over your active leg. Make sure your knees stay stacked on top of your ankle so you see a straight line. Make sure your right leg, instead of bending, pauses before you get down too low, before you feel a stretch. So before your knee comes underneath your heel, you want your right leg long behind you. If you feel your back knee starting to bend, that's typically a sign that you come down a little bit too far. Bigger range of motion does not always necessarily mean the harder you're working. Sometimes it means the more other muscles are starting to take over. So if you notice that right leg starting to bend, send your weight forward. Keep the weight out of your right leg. You have the handlebars in front of you. You also have the stability pole on the right outside of your machine. You can hold in front of you to support your weight forward as well. There, Charlotte, 12 seconds. Hold at the top, and you're at the top of your rep in 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. So you have a micro bend in your left knee. Your right leg is long behind you. In 8 seconds, come down halfway in 3, 2, 1. Come down halfway in 8 seconds. Lean your torso forward in 3, 2, 1. Lean your torso forward in 8 seconds. Come all the way down to 90 degrees in 3, 2, 1. All the way down to 90 degrees at your lowest point. But use those handlebars when you need it. 8. Come up halfway in 3, 2, 1. Come up halfway. Still lean forward, looking down instead of straight ahead. Use the handlebars if you need. In 8, you have full range. In 5, down first. Keep your torso forward. In 3, 2, 1. Down first. Standing up towards the mirror instead of the ceiling. Imagine trying to headbutt the mirror. Come back down. You have that same diagonal plane. You are like a plane taking off instead of a rocket. We have that cross, that X in the legs coming up right here. If you want more, you can step your right foot back. You can reach your hands overhead. You can always work with a bigger range of motion as long as you are still feeling the tension in both points. In 12 seconds, max tension hold at 8, 90 degrees. In 5, max tension in 3, 2, 1. Max tension hold down to 90. Good, Emily, in 8 seconds. Come up on my count in 3, 2, 1. You're up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. In 12 seconds, cross your legs. In 8 legs, make that X. In 3, 2, 1. Cross your legs. In 15 seconds, crossover lunge. In 12, keep the X in your legs. In 8, bend your left knee. Keep right leg long. In 5, crossover lunge left. In 3, 2, 1. Shoulders are forward the same as they were for that previous rep. Left knee bends. Right leg stays long behind you. Right heel high. You have it crossing your legs to bring a little more tension into your outer glute and into your inner thighs. You have the handlebars on either side. Left toes are either pointed in the direction you're facing or turned to point away from you. If they're turned to point away from you, sometimes that can help out. That can take a little bit of the tension out of your knee if that's where you're feeling it. The more you lean forward, the more active weight that is over your active leg. And then keeping your right knee long, straight back behind you. Your right leg long. Where you feel your knee starting to bend, stop before you get to that point. So before you feel your knee starting to droop, even if it means your range of motion is smaller than it was before, more important that your body, that weight stays over the active leg. So you're working your active leg. In 8 seconds, max tension hold. In 5, come down to 90 degrees. In 3, 2, 1, max tension hold down to 90 degrees. Drop forward, hinge forward, bringing your chest over your quad. In 8 seconds, you're up halfway. In 3, 2, 1, up halfway. So looking down, keeping weight forward. In 8 seconds, back down all the way. In 3, 2, 1, back down to 90 degrees. In 8, lean forward 2 more inches. In 3, 2, 1, lean forward 2 more inches. In 8 seconds, bottom half range of motion. In 5, you're up half, back down. In 3, 2, 1, you're up halfway. You're back down all the way. Up halfway, back down all the way. If you need to, you can always use those handlebars on either side. You can always use the platform down underneath you as well. That platform might be a little bit too low to keep your head above your heart, so handlebars is a good option as long as you're thinking about fingertip weight on them. In 8 seconds, max tension hold. In 5, back down to 90 degrees. In 3, 2, 1, back down to 90. Nice, Julie. In 8 seconds, you got full range. In 5, you're down and up with her. In 3, 2, 1, down first. Slowly up. Think about headbutting the mirror. Slowly back down into your next rep. Right back into it. You have 2 more exercises left to finish off your lower body. 1 more to finish off your left leg. 1 up following that to get to your inner thighs. In 15 seconds, bungee with abduction on the left. In 12, right knee black platform, bungee around the arch of your left foot. In 8, rotate your knee to point to solid core. In 5 seconds, bungee with abduction left. In 3, 2, 1, come down. Add your glute spring and then put that bungee on around the arch of your left foot. Forearms will come down to line 1 once you have that bungee, and then stamp the ceiling, bringing your left knee to 90 degrees. Perfect. You're going to swing your left knee to point to solid core wall. Swing it back down to point to the black platform. You got Coach there. You got Julie there. Nice. You got Kylie there as well. Everyone's shoulders remain stacked on top of your elbows. As you rotate your knee away from your body, watch that your left hip doesn't open up. It stays in line, like I was trying to put a ruler connecting hip bone to hip bone behind you. As you rotate out, if you start to notice the tension shift too much in your right leg, work with a smaller range of motion. Remember, your heel stays at the same height. It's just that swinging out of your knee to point away from you, and then swinging out of your knee to point back down. So, keeping ankle at the same height, rotate your knee to point away from you, and then rotate your knee to point back down to the black platform. Your knee, instead of dropping your leg, is going to stay at the same point. So, keeping the height, the tension in your bungee, instead of releasing all that tension you've built in each rep, you keep your knee swinging at same height. So rotate. There's no lifting or lowering. Come back in. So imagine you're trying to point out to a clock. 8 seconds. Max tension hold. In 5, left knee points away. In 3, 2, 1, max tension hold. Left knee points out. There you go. Point it away from you without changing the height of your leg. In 8 seconds, now you'll change the height in a pulse. Up 1, down 1, 3, 2, 1. Pulse up 1 inch, down 1 inch. Up 1 inch, down 1 inch. In 8 seconds, you got full range. In 5, swing it out first. In 3, 2, 1, swing it out first. Bring it slowly back in like you were trying to squeeze your inner thighs back towards one another. Knee points down, you're right back out for the next rep. You have 1 more exercise. In 20 seconds, you'll change your springs. Under 25, 1 white. 25 to 51 gray. 50 plus 1 of each. 15 seconds. Kneeling inner thigh. In 12, facing the lobby once again. This time, left knee is on the gray platform. Right knee aligned for an A. Widen your legs. Bring the carriage back in. In 5, kneeling inner thigh. In 3, 2, 1, kneeling inner thigh. Taking off the springs you have under 25, 1 white. 25 to 51 break, 50 plus 1 of each. Yep, taking that off, and then pushing over to the other side of your machine. Your left knee is on the gray platform. Your right knee is going to go up against the strap. You got it. Pushing over, facing the lobby, left knee gray platform, right knee up against the strap line 4. I'm going to push you over. There you go. Left knee, gray platform, up against that gray strap. Right knee up against the strap at line 4. You widen your legs, you keep your hips in line with one another, and then you squeeze your inner thighs back in, finding that tension in your inner thighs. Keep your gaze straight ahead, keep your shoulders stacked on top of your hips. So you see a straight line from head to toe as you take a peek in either of the mirrors. As you widen your legs, if you start to feel tension in your lower back, squeeze your glutes together, send your hip bones forward. As you push your carriage out, watch your reflection. Watch if you're starting to notice your butt sticking out as you widen legs. Work with a smaller range of motion. If so, you can also bring one hand to your low belly, one to your lower back to kind of like squeeze in, finding that neutral spine. Helpful if you struggle with a mind-body connection, if you struggle with finding that neutral spine alignment. If you want to amplify, your hands come overhead towards the ceiling or maybe on top of your head. If you want more for your lower body, instead of just getting your heart rate up, you can squeeze your heels up off of the carriage, trying to get your heels towards your glutes. In 8 seconds, bring the carriage all the way into your platform as close as you can get it in 3, 2, 1. Bring your carriage all the way into your platform as close as you can, touching if you can. In 8 seconds, you're out 1 inch in 3, 2, 1, out 1 inch. In 8 seconds, out 1 more inch in 3, 2, 1, out 1 more inch in 8 seconds. Full range in 5. It's in to come out. Keep your gaze straight ahead in 3, 2, 1. In to come out. Slowly back out. Widen out. Return to that full range of motion. You have a core finish between you and walking out of this room. Shake it off. Take a deep breath. Take a break if you need to. Come back into the work because you have 30 seconds left in your lower body. Locked in your leg wrap. You have single digits left in this room in your focus 50. In 12 seconds, widest max tension in 8. Bridget, your legs are wide in 3, 2, 1. Widest max tension, legs wide. Perfect. You've got shoulders right on top of the hips. Spine in alignment in 8 seconds. Pulse out 1, in 1, go 3, in 3, 2, 1. You're out 1 inch. You're in 1 inch. You're out 1 inch. You're in 1 inch. In 8 seconds, full range in 5. Out to come in 3, 2, 1. Out first. 15 seconds. Plank hold. 12 forearms line 4. Toes great platform 8. Hips are high. 5 plank hold in 3, 2, 1. Plank hold. Turn to face your machine. Your forearms are at line 4. Your toes are on the gray platform. Forearms line 4. Toes are on the gray platform. Modify by taking this on your knees. You can also modify by widening out your legs before you take that option on your knees. If you want more from this, walk your elbows forward away from the strap, maybe trying to walk them up to line 4 or line 3. You're in a plank hold, finding stillness. Sometimes stillness is the hardest part of your fast, the hardest part of your day. In 15 seconds, you're up on your palms. In 12, high plank hold in 3, 2, 1. Come up to your palms, high plank hold in 15 seconds. Push up. In 12, bend at the elbows, cover your chest. In 8, your hips come with. In 5, push up. In 3, 2, 1. Push up over that pit. You bend at the elbows, cover your chest. Push back up. Team to modify. If you feel your hips dropping, if you feel tension coming into your lower back, you can always drop onto your knees behind the gray strap. Bend at the elbows in a push-up, team. Elbows bend, chest hovers, you're back up. So you start on your palms. You start on your palms, push up. You bend at your elbows just like a push-up you would do on the back. Slowly pull up. So making sure your chest good is over line 4. Knees can go behind the gray strap for leverage. In 12 seconds, hold it max tension in your push-up. In 8, hover your chest. In 3, 2, 1. Hold it max tension in your push-up. Hover your chest. In 8, full range in 5. Down to come up. In 3, 2, 1. Down first. Slowly up. Right back into you. You have 20 seconds left. Can you finish out one more of your slowest push-ups? Maybe you finish out in a hold. Maybe you pop back to your toes for a rep. In 8 seconds, Kyle and Natalie done with their first class. You shake it out. You high-five your neighbor in 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Take a break. Come into the pit. Shake it out. Catch your breath. Nice job, team. Give a little high five, little air five to your teammates here. If you also want for being here. Shout out Natalie and Kyle finishing out their first class tonight. Nice job, you guys. We've all been there. It is very humbling. Did I forget you? I knew that was going to happen with someone. Did I forget anyone else? Yeah.
Sorry guys, she yelled at me for filming.
Cool. All right, team, please wipe down everything that we use. Your wipes are over
Make sure
on
you
the
guys
gray
subscribe.
side. Please reset your dumbbells if you used those. Please, if you have any questions about anything, let me know. I will do my best to help or try to outsource otherwise. My name is Coach Burns. I'm here every Sunday evening at 6, 7, and 8 starting in January. And then the 6 o'clock is still going to be a focus 50, so it's always going to be that core, lower, and upper body. Signature 50 is going to include obliques, so it'll be a shorter upper body and shorter lower body, just as you're starting your Solidcore journey. Let me know if I can help, otherwise I'll see you guys. I'll actually be gone for the next week, but then I'll be back next Sunday, again for 6, 7, and 8 o'clock. Thank you so much. Great job, and I'll see you later. Shout out Coach Emma at the center. She's ready for this slide. Drive safe. Take it slow. Double checking all these obstacles I have here.
You can't tell, but my abs are still there.
Bye, Olivia. Have a good one. Bye, good see you later. Thanks so much for
Thank you.
later. There we go. So, how are you feeling? Good. It's a very humbling experience. Great job, though. Dressing. It's very fun.
It's very cold in Michigan. Very, very cold.
Better? Hey, hi.
We're at Solidcore. It's so cute. Oh. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. You guys, it's my last night in Michigan. I go back to Mexico tomorrow. It's really cold here. Right now it's a little on the warmer side. It got warm, but it's supposed to be 5 degrees when I leave for the airport in the morning. And back to Mexico I go. Should be fun. Alright. If you guys don't know me, I'm Bridget. I go live 2 or 3 times a day, talking mindset, motivation, personal development, discipline, all the things. I show you guys my work, my workouts, co-working sessions. We do live Q&A for personal development, becoming the best version of you. So anyway, if you guys like it, great. Subscribe. If not, that's okay too. That's it. Okay. You guys, I have my dad's work truck. It's so fun. Ah. Okay. Let's go. Oh, we have someone that's not very nice. Let's remove them. Okay, he's removed. Yes, I will take you guys to Mexico tomorrow. I don't know if I hit 5,000 yet. But if not, then I'll probably hit 5,000 tomorrow. And I'll show you guys Mexico. But I think I'm probably at 5,000 subscribers. It's so crazy, you guys. I literally was at 100 like 3 months ago. And just staying consistent. It worked. It worked. But yeah, I'll show you guys Mexico. It's so beautiful there. And we've had a lot of fun. I'm at over like 250 videos. It's crazy. Crazy. Okay. Let me just check one thing, you guys. The screen is gonna freeze for like 10 seconds. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Not the cutest angle, but it's okay. We're right here, maybe. This is fine. Yeah, so that's it, guys. I'm so proud of myself for going live all the time. Like, I really, the last few months of the year have put in work, and I'm excited to see kind of where it goes over the next year if I just stay committed and disciplined. So all right. Oh, shoot. Oh, hi from Chicago. Hi, Max. Welcome in. Dario, welcome in. Super Chad, welcome in. Anthony, welcome in. Diego, welcome in. Alex, and welcome in. Landlocked, what's up, what's up? Yeah. Hi guys, welcome in. I am gonna go run to Whole Foods really quick and Best Buy. Okay, good. Yeah, that's it. Should be good. Behind. Let's go right here. I definitely went the wrong way. It's okay. It's alright. Guys, can anybody see if I hit 5,000 yet? I'm so curious. Obviously, like, I'm driving, so I can't really be looking at my phone. $4.99 is crazy. I appreciate you guys. Whatever. Maybe we're just meant to enjoy it together in Tulum tomorrow. I hope it's warm there and I can just be in my bathing suit and I appreciate you guys so much. I had my workout this morning and then obviously I did Pilates with you guys just now. I don't know if you caught it, but the lady, she said there was no recording allowed. So I put it down, but that always kind of like is weird to me because when you're in other countries, or at least where I was in Mexico, like nobody cares if I film while I'm working out. But where I am in the States, they definitely care here. It's like very like, don't record me. But like, I don't know. Is this place open? Okay, we're at Best Buy, guys. We made it to Best Buy. We're here. Let's go. Nice, 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 nice. We made it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the thing about the recording is, if you guys were in here when I was filming it, it's not like you could see anyone else in the shot. You know what I mean? Like, I don't include people because I think that's like rude. So I try not to like film with other people, and I make it like, obviously you can tell I'm like on the last Pilates reformer machine. Like, there's no one else in the camera. So that's why I try to do it. No, that's different if they're like walking by or whatever, but what's the difference between me doing that and like the cameras that are in the studio? So it's where we all get our coats. It's not like I'm like in the changing rooms or being a weirdo. But maybe you guys disagree. Ice cream! Where are you? I haven't seen you in a decade. I'm so happy to see you on here. Welcome back. Welcome back. Also, I bought a charging port and it was the wrong one. So we're going to change it out. Hopefully they're still open. And let's go. I think it's like 40 or 50 degrees here right now. And they're saying it's gonna be 5 degrees in the morning. Ah! It's okay. Mr. Ari, I see what you're saying. No, it's not playing dumb. Honestly, like, I just don't think anything weird of it. Like, to me, it's not weird. But I don't really think about the perverts watching. I think positive thoughts about people watching. So, hi. I need to return this. Okay, if I want to exchange, can you help me get the exchangeable item?
If you want to head over to my Apple section, I can get Tank over there, and he can help you out with grabbing the right option.
Yeah, do you need to tag this or something? You guys trust me. Wow. Nice.
Hey, Tank, do you have a custom item over there that needs an exchange or a laptop?
don't think I stole it. That's nice. It's very hard to get Apple products once I get to Tulum, so. Hi. Yeah, but I was wondering if you have the one with the dual port. USB-C dual port, 35 watt. You have it online, friend. I don't think y'all have it though.
This one?
Oh, that one looks nice. I'll take that one. You got that one? I was thinking of a different one. You do? But you don't have the big block one like this? I feel like that one's better though. Maybe I should just, that one's smaller anyway. Let me just mind my business.
Power adapter?
Yeah. Yeah, like this one. Either or with dual is fine. You don't have either? The other Best Buy is so far and I don't want to drive. I'll be saying you have one and you have 0.
Yeah.
Dang. Not these ones. No. So basically these are my options, Tank. The one I already got, and that's it, right, buddy? No duels?
Because we're supposed to have it right here.
Yeah.
It's just not there.
All right.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. Thank you anyway.
Wow.
It's what I thought, guys. They don't have what I need. I bought my MacBook in South Africa when I was in Cape Town, and it has like a dual port charger, and it's so nice because I can charge obviously 2 things at once. But it was with a South African plug. So when I came to Mexico, I had to get another one, but they didn't have the dual adapter. So then I bought one, but now I had gotten one online here, and then when I went to go pick it up, it wasn't here, so I went to another Best Buy. Just doing too much. This is why God made Amazon. Okay, guys, I have to return this, so I'm gonna end the live. But I will see you guys soon when I'm back in Mexico. Have a good night. Make sure you guys subscribe.